Good afternoon, everyone. Back with a figure review, my first one in a long time. Sorry about being away. But anyways, I wanted to get into it because this figure is amazing. She came out about 2 weeks ago, but I waited a year for her. So today's figure is Jeanne D'Ark Alter, Jalter, if you want to shorten it. And she's absolutely stunning. This box is huge. By the way, it's probably close to 1.5 feet by probably close to a foot wide. This box is massive. It's from Aniplex, that one. So yeah. I have not yet opened her. I'm going to open her though. As you can see, she's still sealed. I'm going to open her though for this review, and because I want to display her. So what I can say about the packaging is the packaging looks really amazing. You get a nice view of her face and her that like smile that she's got. It's something that is one of the things that made me buy it. First of all, I love the Alter versions, both Jeanne Alter and Saber Alter. I like the regular versions too, but the Alter versions I think are just so much cooler with the yellow eyes and everything. So yeah, but the packaging is great. It has all the stuff inside. From what I can see, the flag is just massive. The figure itself is pretty big. This is a 1/7 scale, I believe. Yeah, 1/7 scale of her. They are coming out with another one next year, which I have pre-ordered. So that one will get a review too. But yeah, she was delayed she's supposed to be on June. She was delayed again, and I finally got her, and I could not be happier. So anyways, let's open her up and see what she's like for the first time. Let's see. So I do open figures. I do keep some in boxes and everything too, but for the most part I actually open them to display and things. It's not that big of a deal for me, at least. I know someone might be like, going crazy about it, but I like to display mine and enjoy how they are. So anyways, taking her out. Here she is out in her case. The casing's very well done. You can see her sword in the corner here. And her flag and everything. There's plenty of space. She's very well protected from anything that can possibly happen. There is some small bits, so I have to be careful right up in the corner here. Looks like they're taped though. And then she comes with some instructions for putting her together. Inside the box is I'll show you. Like flames and stuff for the background. Pretty cool. I did order her from Anime Jungle in Los Angeles. That's where I picked her up from. So anyways, let's open the remaining and get her out. So I did pay, what did I pay? I think I paid $150 or so for her, 160 somewhere around there. The next one that comes out next year, that one is $241. And I do have that one pre-ordered as well. And I'm, as I've said, super excited for that one as well. It's going to be a very big year for figures for me. This year I'm going all the way up to let's see, I'll have, by the end of this year, I'll have around 84 figures. So, obviously, you have only seen a very, very, very small fraction of them. But yeah, so she's finally have it open, tape on the sides too. Ooh, that's really good. So here's her base. This is her base. Extremely nice. And let's go ahead and pull her out. Okay. So everything's covered in plastic, as you'd expect. There's plastic wrapped around her. There's a little bubble wrap around her back arm to protect that. There's another piece that just slides on over her arm. Pull that off. And here she is. And that's, I'm like kicking things and stuff, sorry. I'm like kind of on my knees out here. I decided to do it outside just because it's nice weather today. And, I don't know, it's kind of like the background. But anyways, so very detailed, very detailed. This was well worth the year-long wait that I had, plus the extended 2-month wait. Super worth it. The shading, the lines, again, the shading, stuff on her armor. Very, very worth the wait. The shading back here. Shading coming down from right here. Her cloth on her breast there. So super worth the wait. I'm going to take her flag out very carefully. This thing is huge. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, this thing is huge. I have to be very careful because it looks like it's waving. Be very careful to not damage it. Here's her flag. I guess this thing is just massive. It's probably about 1 foot long. Let me see if I can hold it out further so you can just see. So that's about as far as I can hold it. But it's massive. I don't think I have, maybe my GoPro case for scale. So it hasn't even reached the end. So yeah, this it's a very big flag. Very well detailed though. Again, the lines and stuff are very crisp. The shading, everything's very, very detailed on it. And let me see if I can assemble her a little bit. I think I'm going to probably refer to the instructions on her. I don't want to damage her. I'm putting her in simple enough. Again, I like the bases, especially with a figure like this. You know you're it's a good base if it has the little metal prongs coming out of it on the thing. It just helps support the figure in the long term, especially since she's going to be standing on 1 foot. Now I would kind of advise against obviously a figure like this where she's standing on 1 foot and most of her weight is going to be on that foot. I would definitely advise against putting her anywhere near sun, where she can be kind of heated up a little bit, and it could damage her. You don't want that. That's just, it's not good news for the figure. It's very bad overall. So yeah, keep her away from the sun. Keep any figure really away from the sun, but especially the ones that are standing on like one leg, where all that weight's going to be on that one leg. Keep them away from the sun the most. And yeah, just take good care of them. So the fitment's really tight, which is good. That means she's not going to go anywhere. Took a little bit of elbow grease to get her on, but the fitment's tight, so there she is on her base. Let me see how the flag goes. So the flag is upside down, and it has a little holder for the flag to help support it, which is really cool. A lot of thought went into that. So that just clicks in back here. Okay. And okay. So the tip comes off. Tip of her. So you can slide it into her hand. Okay, just like that. So the back comes off of the flag, so that way it can be slid into her hand. Don't mind me. It's probably going to be really loud on the camera, but it's okay. It's the name of science. Slide that in carefully. Don't want to damage it. Okay. And then I'm thinking flag has a locking point. It should clip into this right there. So the little thing on the base, it comes on the base thing, is this. You basically plug it into the base, and it has two little prongs on it, and the flag has two little holes. So you just take the flag, find the holes, line them up, and push them in, and perfect. It's a great fit too, nice and snug, no gap on the bottom, so it's very well thought out. Again, no gap, so very well done, very well thought out. And lastly, she needs her sword. So here her sword is. Again, very, very nice. Great detail, the red lining. That's fabled for the altars. And it looks like the handle pulls off, and it just slides into her hand. Okay, it does it a particular way though. So if you look, if you're gonna be able to look at it, if any of you are getting it, the handle has a little flat part and a crescent moon part. You just have to make sure that you're keeping those lined up. There we go. And that's it. Yep. Okay, so here we are, final product. Fully assembled Jalter. She's absolutely stunning to look at. She's definitely going to make a great add-on to the collection. This has been a little bit longer video than I thought. This video, I mean, this is a pretty big figure to put together, and a lot of detail. But I would completely and totally recommend this figure. If anybody is a Jeanne fan, especially a Jalter fan, you need to have this figure. Just that smile, that smirk is to die for. But this is a must-have figure for any Jeanne or Alter fan. I do have the Jeanne figure coming, too. And of course she will get her review. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy finding a spot somewhere for her. So anyways, that is the end of this review. I hope you all really enjoyed it. My first video in a long time. It was, I've had some things going on. Maybe I'll do a video on that at some point. But anyways, yeah, so that's my first video in a while, my Alter review. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is by Aniplex. You can maybe possibly still buy it at Anime Jungle, Little Tokyo, depends on how many they got. You can also probably get her on maybe J-List or Crunchyroll if they still have her, but it's expensive there, which is why I went to Anime Jungle. Again, just shop around. Many times places are cheaper. I do not recommend eBay though. I'm sorry, I don't recommend them. I never will. It's too hard to tell if it's a fraud or a fake or anything, and you're going to have a really tough time getting your money back. So I just don't recommend them unless they are from a reputable store, because sometimes reputable stores have online eBay stores. That's fine, you can do that route. But other than that, I would not just buy it from Joe Schmo who says he can get a pre-ordered one or whatever, because it's just, yeah. The real thing is so much better than any fake. Anyway, so with that said, I hope you all have a great day, and I look forward to the next review.